Okay,
All
where do we
right.
want to go though, guys?
I think we should probably go make sure Dorothy knows that she has to talk to Rogan.
Okay, that's fair. Plus, that won't take that long, I assume. So,
Yeah.
All right, and Dorothy's.
Can
sure.
I have a question geographically? On the way
Hmm.
to Dorothy's, are we gonna run into Kia to make sure that she's not dead?
I don't know,
But you do know.
but I don't. Anyway, it's Dorothy's. I mean, J-Dog, I know you've mentioned before wanting to do perception checks on your
Oh yeah.
house
Well,
for reasons and things.
hmm well, I don't know whenever. I need to know whenever we're in an area full of people.
I'll say, yeah, you pass a couple people trying to walk to Dorothy's. It's not like big crowds or anything, but
Okay, can I do a perception check to see what races are around me?
yeah, roll me D20 and then what's perception again? That'll
Are
be
you
plus
profiling?
one.
Are you profiling villagers?
18 total. What?
Eight.
Are you profiling villagers?
What? No.
You look around, but you can see some humans, some dwarfs, some very few elves, but that's about it. A couple orcs too. Some that are guards, some not. But that's
Uh,
about it.
I think I've met like a total of 2 tieflings in this entire campaign.
Hell.
I'm trying to think where's the first tiefling.
The first 2 were the girls.
Right, I forgot about them.
The Gorals?
Worlds?
Gorals?
The gore.
The fangirls.
Yes, and his
Fangirls?
character prologue. All right, you guys make it to Dorothy's, and her shop is open, and you can kind of see her bobbing around, just putting stuff away. So, are you taking Blue Jay in there with you?
Duh. It'd be dumb not
So,
to.
oh yeah, that's true.
She'd probably be
So-
excited to see Blue Jay too.
Yeah, so you guys walk in, and per your guys' request, Blue Jay chirps as she looks at Dorothy, basically being like, "Hey, this is a revolter."
Good birdie.
Dorothy perks up at the noise, and she kind of like assesses the three of you as you walk in, and she's like, "So, I wonder when you guys are gonna stop by after today's meeting."
That was definitely something.
That's kind of the reason we're here.
Yeah, Rills
Like,
has some explaining to do.
she's like, "Oh,
Um, can I make sure that nobody else is in the shop when I say it, so that way I don't like
yeah, it's empty."
take.
And we'll say even for safekeeping, Dorothy walks over to her door, and you can kind of see her look out the front, make sure nobody's kind of lingering around, but then she pulls down like a curtain so nobody can peer in. And she's like, "Don't tell me we've been compromised, have we?"
I didn't break my promise. I did not compromise you. Really, any
That's
of
not
them.
reassuring.
I think that we need to consider more allies, and I think I want to set up a meeting with you and Rogan.
She laughs like it's the funniest thing she's ever heard. And she goes, "You want me, a former war criminal, to meet up with one of Zella's personal guards? That's a nice one, Will. That is hilarious."
I'm just gonna stare at her blankly like I'm not joking about this.
She shoots you a look and she's like, "Well, I'll make it easy for you. I'm not going."
I cannot force you. However, I think it would be in both of your best interests to try to talk things out.
She tells you, "Yeah, maybe, but I know you know Rogan well enough to know what happened to his brother. He can tell you that he's gonna, be civil, he's gonna hear us out, but the moment that he gets the chance, he's driving a sword through my heart.
What if it was a protected meeting? Like, what if we were there?
Bodyguards, several, 8 of
So
She
them,
we can protect
scoffs.
both of
and they're
you.
all us. 8
She
bodyguards, and all of them are us.
she scoffs and she's like, "All right, you two girls, I could see, but real, if Rogan were to charge at me, are you really telling me that you'd have the strength to go toe to toe with him? And I don't mean physical strength. I'm telling you, do you think mentally you could fight Rogan?"
I don't think that I would have to fight. I think I would just have to stand in his way.
And that's a whole lot of naivety from you.
Listen,
She lets out this like long sigh and she's like, "Look, I'll consider it, but I also get the rights to tell you I told you so."
deal.
She nods,
I
but
will
she doesn't look happy about it.
meet Rogan and me. What's a good place to meet that's secretive? I
Under
have
the
to find I have to find the map.
I don't know. I kind of like Gracie's under the bridge.
I didn't hear that.
I sleep here all the time. It's pretty quiet.
I think the bridge would probably be a smart idea, honestly.
All right, you
Meet
tell her to the okay, sorry.
meet us under the bridge at sundown if you feel up to it. If not, I won't force you and I will not give you away. However, like I said, I think it's time to try to shift the tides a little bit.
She hums and she goes, "Well, guess we'll see, won't we? Should I show up full attire, red coat and fox mask?" And she kind of like kidding on the square. She's trying to make light of it, but you can tell deep down she's not thrilled.
You can ask Blue Jay. She trusts me.
Hey, we
Blue
didn't
Jay
ask
kind
the
of
bird if she trusts you.
Blue Jay looks between Rill and Dorothy and does not say anything. But actually, now that you've drawn attention to Blue Jay, Dorothy, she opens up like a hand, and Blue Jay with ease kind of flies into it, and Dorothy like kind of strokes a feather on their head, and she's like, "Huh, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it?" And she's smiling as she says that.
That's a very cute moment.
Friend.
Dorothy smiles and she looks up at you three and she goes, "I really wish I could tell you who this is," as she's holding the bird. She's like, "But I really don't want to have another pass out moment. It was hard enough getting real home the other night as is." And she, at this point, is making a full joke.
I want Rill to like kind of hold his head and give a very light, humorless chuckle. Like, yeah, you kind of knocked me out.
She goes, "Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't knock you out. You did that yourself with asking all those questions." She's scolding you as she's like, "You should have known better."
Well, unfortunately, when I have my memories gone, kind of hard to know better.
She snorts. She goes, "Well, we'll see about the meeting. I'm making no promises now. But if you guys need help on your recollection trip, you know where to find me. But be careful, the guards out there are crawling. I don't think Zella would be too happy to see you three talking to me."
Before we
Does
leave, can we
Stella
ask
know?
Dorothy if she knows who Quest is?
She kind of hesitates and nods very slowly as the blue jay squawks in her hand, and she's like, "I do."
Is there anything you can tell us about her?
Without killing
uh,
us?
she contemplates and she's like, she's a friend. She is very supportive, very smart, and she's closer than you think.
Are you Quest?
Are you asking Dorothy?
Ask a bird.
Obvious.
Yo, bird.
Are you asking the bird?
Is is Dorothy Quest?
If you are you telling this to Dorothy? Because then she shakes her head. No, I'm just little old me, little old Dorothy. The bird squawks.
That bird called her bullcrap.
Can we ask the bird to if it knows for sure if somebody is lying to us, if it can give us a signal for that? Like a different signal from its normal squawking when it sees a revolter?
So you're basically asking if the bird knows someone is lying to tell you?
Yeah.
Just peck.
Yeah, the bird pecks yes, and I will say this though, that it's not like gonna be a lie detector. So if the bird believes what someone is saying is true, even if it's not, it won't detect, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I just mean definitively, like, the bird knows for a fact this is lying. That doesn't mean anything else they said was true, but it means we know what if they, like, say something that is a lie and the bird knows, then we also know.
Yes, the bird pecks yes, and then almost to like demonstrate the signal, lands on Dorothy's shoulder and like tugs kind of like at her earlobe as if like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Yay, thanks, bird.
Dorothy smiles at this and she's like, oh, if only you guys knew, and she lets Blue Jay fly over and land back on Misty's shoulder.
Hmm.
She's like, is there anything else I can help you guys with?
Is there anything you can tell us about the girl who died, that, like, started the war, essentially?
Ooh, she lets out a long breath
Willow?
and she's like, what do you say, Ro?
Willow?
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Her eyes light up as you say that, and she's like, huh, well, I'll be. She is smiling now, ear to ear, and she goes, I don't think I can tell you anymore, but I will say this. Rill, the other night, I tried to tell you her name, and you passed out. But now here you are, just telling me it. And you seem just fine, aren't you?
Hmm.
Does that mean that if we find the knowledge ourselves, that we're fine?
Seems so. She's smiling. She's like, I don't think I can tell you much more than that. But yeah, she was younger. And yeah, her name was Willow. She was a human. And she's like testing the waters there. And you guys get like a very minor headache, but that's about it.
We're learning.
And she's like, all right,
Can
is
I
there
ask
anything
her?
else?
Can I ask her if shaking her head yes or no would cause a headache?
She contemplates and she's like, I don't know. We've never really tried it that way, but I would assume it probably would be the same thing. But I mean, I guess it never hurts to try.
I don't know how to test this theory.
Do we risk that?
Yeah, do you risk being debilitated?
I don't even know what question to ask that she could shake her head yes or no to that would remotely give away enough information.
She says, "You have it this. If an idea comes to you guys, just swing by. I'm probably gonna be holed up all day thanks to, the guards patrolling, but I'll be here if you think of something."
I
I want to check my items real quick to see if there's anything I can, like, part with. I have an idea. Just just let me read.
Uh-oh, I'm scared. Are you drugging her? You threatened to drug her.
Who squeaked?
Sorry, my water bottle. I was trying to mute and I missed.
I thought it was the rats for a second.
They're back.
What do I have?
You got some armor, you got some gold, some potions.
A loaf of bread.
You do got a loaf of bread that you got from lying.
Do you also have a soft pretzel still?
I don't
They're
think I
not-
got them.
They're not on our thingies, but I know that we did get soft pretzels.
In like the first
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Give her a really old soft pretzel.
It's a sale.
Stale pretzel.
I want to give her a piece of bread that I use I think it's prestidigitation to make it taste like a cake.
Bread that tastes like...
She takes it and she's very appreciative of it.
Wow, that's a good idea. I'm gonna make that for our party, guys. A bread that tastes...
Ooh,
It's gonna look just like a loaf of bread.
that would be
Supposed
fun.
to taste like cake.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a cake that tastes like bread.
Yes, absolutely.
That would give me issues in the brain.
Except you guys won't know which. It'll be a
Just
blind taste test.
make cookies, but like 5 out of 20 of them are just pretzels.
Gracie, you should make your special famous
cake pops.
pops.
Yeah.
Oh, no, those are banned.
Why
Of
not?
what?
Evil,
cake
evil cake
pops.
pops.
Mixed with onion and warheads.
Yeah,
Oh,
guess
ew.
who ate one of those?
Not me.
Lucky you.
Oh, and
Because I
mayo.
was in on it. I had to record everybody.
I have that video somewhere. Uh, And actually, real for your troubles, Dorothy goes behind her like little counter and she's digging through some of the stuff she has on her back shelf that usually you can win at Bits and Bubbles. And she goes, I think this might be helpful in your journey for memories. And she hands you a broken pocket watch that is frozen at the time 11:33.
11:33.
Yes. 1133.
What is that code for?
11:33.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Alrighty. She wishes you luck and sends you on your merry little way.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
And I have to check on Kia.
You haven't seen her.
So that's it. That's that. We're not gonna go look for her.
You got better things to look for. She's fine.
I don't
We haven't come
believe
across her yet.
This is true.
Maybe we'll see her when we want her.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to be somewhere.
Did I accidentally convince her to break into Zella's?
She didn't hear that portion of conversation. It's okay.
Wait, you're telling me she heard some amount of the conversation?
No.
That's what the role. That's what the role was for.
Anywho, where are we going?
Ah,
Goes for map. Hmm.
Well, our three main places is back into Zella's house, the secret passageway, and the spooky forest. But I feel like we should find Quest maybe, or at least attempt to before going to like the secret passageway.
Well,
Because I feel
if
like that's a
Quest,
whole journey on its own.
I feel like if Quest is anybody that's involved with the revolt, they're probably not somewhere Zella's going to easily. Well, I guess Dorothy said they're closer than we think.
My
But
guess is the spooky forest because
yeah,
of the star.
that's
So,
my thought.
um, So really, I guess I would say the question is, do we want to break into Zella's first, or do we want to go to the forest first?
I'm kind of scared to go to Zella's house again.
I feel like we should go to the forest first while it's still daylight out.
Yeah.
I will
Mhm.
say it's like reaching like afternoon, like 2 or 3.
It'll probably
We gotta
be
make it
So,
back by sundown now too. We got a freaking time limit.
Got a
all
few
right,
hours.
so we're heading to Spooky Forest.
spooky forest.
Let's go.
All right, you guys slowly start making your way over there. And you notice like the further you or closer you get to the forest, the less people you're kind of seeing because nobody really hangs out over there. It's kind of like not forbidden, but nobody really likes hanging out over there. It's kind of a bad vibe, you know?
Like
So
Drew.
as I don't know why you hate that man so much.
I don't either.
Wait,
All
who?
right,
What? Cruz?
Drews. Okay, so a little history there. Back when I was doing his character introduction, before we did the main campaign, Drews was supposed to be like his best friend. He decided, no, I don't like Drews at all. I'm going to talk to this random orc who I had to pull a name out of thin air, and thus was born Rogan.
Okay,
Me and
well,
I
Real,
got
you
really
should
bad thoughts.
reconsider.
I got really bad roads.
Okay, but here's my thoughts. He could be a fantastic giver of information. Like, even just from what I got him, as long as you continuously lie to him and tell him that you're doing all of this for Zella and like you're trying to catch Waverly and everything, like he will give you like all the information. Like he straight up was just like, "Yeah, here's a secret passage into no man's land. Like you should just be his friend so that he trusts you and will give you information."
He definitely thinks he's my best friend.
Like
He's
literally
like,
when I
yeah, he
talked to
definitely
him,
does trust you.
like he asked about you. He was like, "How's Rill? He wants to be buddies. Give him a chance. Just lie to him though."
This
We don't
poor
need to give
man.
him a Rogan situation. He loves Zella.
Okay, all right. So, can y'all roll me as you are walking through this forest
Yeah.
a perception check, which I
I
think is
rolled a
+1
14.
total?
I rolled a 14.
What did I say perception was? 30?
I think you
I
Wisdom.
said
thought perception
+1.
was intelligence.
No, it's wisdom.
15 total.
I also got 15.
Surrender.
Wait, what is my modifier thingy? Sorry, I
Just
didn't hear that.
+1. You're good.
Oh, so 12.
All right. I'll just say it aloud, I guess. I think that's high enough. Yeah, as you're walking, you notice kind of out of the corner of your eyes, there are like these stacks of rocks. They're obviously
I thought
like
we already saw
can
that.
maybe you're seeing them again. Yeah, you as you kind of walk, you see these just stacks of rocks.
I almost didn't roll high enough to see a stack of rocks.
Correct.
That's just embarrassing.
I mean,
There's
it's
some
better than
information there
Riddle.
that someone could share, but
You just text them
uh,
separately. You see a stack of rocks. I see nothing.
you see a forest floor. Now, someone got a little bit of information on them in the past. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, but
That that was given to all of us.
yeah, but you had it
I
most
remember
recently.
them.
Was it like
So,
like the stacks of rocks in Real's dreams? Question mark.
the
Hmm.
stack of rocks in my dream and in Will's dream was specifically one designed by the parents of someone who, hold on, I'm having a stroke. Oh my lord. They are for children who passed in the war, designed by the parents.
Mhm.
I don't know why I had such a hard time trying to get that out.
I guess, can we investigate the rocks further?
Yeah, good. Investigation, which is
Intelligence.
intelligence. So that is, if everybody's doing it, +2 for real. Whoa. +2
Oh,
for
I just
Serenia,
cleared it.
+1 for.
I
Huh?
got 2.
I just
17.
cleared my dice before it got done rolling.
So 2, 1, what?
17 total.
I got a
Hmm.
1.
Oof.
This place looks oddly familiar.
Can I roll with advantage since I've seen these before?
No.
Darn.
Fine, yes.
So Rel sees them and it's just he's like, "Yep, that's rock."
No correlation. Yeah, but I will say, the high rollers, they are memorials. And you can tell by the different
Ooh.
lengths and stacks, it depends on who it was. You can't really tell, there's no labels, but more rocks usually means older, more important. Less rocks is usually younger or lesser in rank.
Are they
Different
mostly
size.
big or small stacks?
Around you can kind of see both.
Okay,
What the heck?
continue on.
What would it?
Hmm? What was that?
Who are you asking?
You.
Um, what did I say?
Nice.
It's gone. Can I do a history check?
Sure.
Specifically, the information I want is whether this was a battleground itself or if it's just more like a memorial area.
Okay. Whatever your roll +2.
5 total.
Oof.
You've never seen this place before in your life. This is just a forest to you.
Where are we? Is this what is this
Are we even
place?
in Paleodocs? Where are we?
We could be anywhere.
Bum, bum, bum.
What's that tall thing with leaves?
Hmm. Okay. Are you
Never
continuing
seen
walking?
never seen a tree in his life.
Never seen a tree a day in his life. All right, you guys continue walking. Sorry, one second.
Here come the rats.
Oh,
Don't tempt me with a good time. So yeah, you keep
I mean,
walking, and as you get further away from like the main living portion, it gets like quieter, and it's almost as if you uh just are like alone. And as you walk further and further into this forest, not only do you see more of these like memorials, these rock memorials, Blue Jay on Misty Shoulder kind of seems to get more excited.
This is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
the heebie-jeebies.
After you guys walk for a bit, you do see some sort of structure ahead of you. It's much too large to be one of these rock stacks, and as you approach closer, it is the opening to a cave.
oh yeah.
Are we in
Perception.
the same spot that we got Princess?
No, this is a different spot. Different cave.
I was gonna say, isn't
You've
it a
never
forest?
different, yeah, no, none of you have apparently physically been here.
Yeah, physically.
Not that we remember.
Hmm.
This
Dreamily,
doesn't happen
maybe.
to be. This doesn't happen to be the place where the clearing was in my dream.
Did you see a cave in your dream?
Oh. Brill failed most of his perception checks in that dream.
Are there any foxes, faintly apparitions of foxes around here?
None that you can see right now.
Cool.
Let's wing it. Enter that cave.
You're going in?
I vote yes.
Misty sighs and agrees to go into the cave.
Do we still have Princess?
No, we
No,
left her.
she's staying with Lego.
Darn.
The only
We
animal
don't
you
have-
have with you right now is Blue Jay.
And she's not even a real animal. She's a liar.
Phony.
I hope you're
Okay,
not saying this out loud to the bird.
Huh?
I hope you're not saying this out loud to the bird.
She'll take
No.
great offense. Yeah, as you guys kind of put it to a vote, she doesn't really care about your apprehensions to this cave as she flies right in with no trouble.
Oh yeah, follow that bird.
Do we
All
need
right,
lights?
and probably soon. I know some of you might have like night vision, quote unquote. What is that called?
Mhm.
Dark
Will
vision?
does. Yeah, dark vision. Will has it, I think, up to 30 feet.
I think all of you might have it.
Can I
Hold
say
on.
something unrelated really quickly?
Yes.
My mom bought night vision goggles for no reason off of Temu,
Oh,
and that
that's
made me think
amazing.
of that. Mm.
I love that a lot.
Misty has Temu night vision goggles.
Absolutely. Actually, fun fact, all of you guys picked races with dark vision. So yeah, you guys can kind of make your way into the cave without much trouble. But
Little
after a
fun fact.
while, it gets. Huh?
I was going to say a little fun fact. Classic D&D, dark vision specifies that after you get to like almost pitch black, you cannot see color.
Ah.
Interesting. But yeah, as you guys kind of walk, I mean, for the most part, you guys don't have much trouble, but there does reach a point where you're walking for at least a couple minutes, and it's, yeah, almost pitch black. You even struggle to kind of make your way through. And unlike Misty's dream, who by this point by now would have fallen and found herself back within this half-dead forest, you guys come to a clearing. And there is a single candle perched on the wall, right above a plaque with numbers.
Pulls out weird loot from Mars's house.
Uh, yeah, it's just some numbers, just some numbers.
Over and bend it over.
Hold on, hold on. All right,
We crave puzzles.
The people
this
yearn
is
for
what you
puzzles.
see below the candle.
The lazy brown dog. Wait.
The brown. No, I
I'm
don't
just thinking
remember
of
the
the
order.
lazy brown fox jumps over the dog.
What's that classic phrase with each number or letter used exactly once?
It's not the lazy brown fox jumps over the dog. Wait, yeah, it is. Or the quick brown fox jumps over the dog.
There
Over the
truly
lazy
is
dog.
only one way to know.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Yeah.
If
I
I
feel
were
like
you,
that.
I'd be putting letters to numbers.
Yeah.
Oh
That was
yeah.
like neuron activation.
I'm very glad you guys knew what it meant. That's all I'll say. I had a fear.
Where did my pencil go? ate my pencil?
It's like I'm doing like Scrabble. E3.
Okay, well, the last letter is a T. I know that much.
Hold on, because okay, and if you look at the bottom, each set of numbers within the slashes are their own thing. That makes sense.
Woo.
Whoa. Because we're gonna be. Uh-oh. Is this the one? I don't know.
The last word is revolt.
Okay,
Hold
okay.
on. Hold your horses. Okay, so hold on. You've done things. Okay, so you want to try to guess the last word, is what you're doing.
Yes.
Hold on. I've goofed up myself here. Hold up. Ooh. Okay. Share screen. Share. Okay. Join the stream, please.
Joining.
It loads.
Yeah, I was gonna say my phone. Either my phone's slow or something's slow.
Yeah. Mine is not loading either.
Oh dear. What we broke. It's not loading for me.
Oh. All right, you know what? Okay, we're gonna don't show me. Dun, 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 dun. This is how we're doing it now. All right, so you think for word number 3, it's revolt?
Yep.
Are we sure?
Pretty sure.
I think so. Something.
Correct. So that's one word down.
First word, synchrene.
Right, all right. Ooh, don't want to spoil it. I think synchrene.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Whoa, I think I just totally gave away the answers if you were looking.
I wasn't, but second word, kind. I'm not on your stream.
Blink.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you in the numbers and letters. Hold on, I gotta try mine. There we go. You don't get to see me.
So synchrene, kind, revolt.
Yeah, you draw these parallels and you enter in these letters as have been hinted to you by this code, and a door swings open. Oh. And you are able to walk deeper into this cave. Blue Jay is following you. She has now landed back on Misty's shoulder. And there is again a 4-space number lock that has numbers 1 through 9 in each space. Sorry, I don't have a visual set up here.
I mean, we got that 1133. You said it's 4 numbers?
Mhm.
Ooh.
We could try those. I mean, Dorothy specifically gave it to us.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
All right, you walk over in input 1133, and as if you've done this a million times before, another door swings open to go deeper into this cave.
I'm so smart.
Hooray! You guys are so smart. You did that so much easier than I was expecting. Not that I realize that makes me sound like I'm calling you stupid. I'm not
You
calling you
think we're
stupid,
idiots.
of course. Okay. Where's my notes? All right. So yeah, you
Also,
walk into this.
love the
Sorry,
fox.
good.
I love
What?
the little doodle of the fox.
Thank you. I will say this. I had the fox and dog puzzle planned out even before we did the first session. I've had that puzzle waiting in my back pocket
Oh.
for this for forever. All right, you walk in and it's not like what you found in the other cavern. Instead, you walk into almost this like meeting room where there is this long table in the middle. You can kind of see an old fireplace that hasn't been used in a very long time, and there are how many chairs? How many chairs would you say is around this table? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 9 chairs around this long table. And
Love chairs.
it is a lot of chairs. And trying to think of I'm trying to visualize this setup to verbally tell you. Yeah. It's a pretty empty room. The table, there's nothing on it that you can really see. It's if as someone did like house cleaning almost before you guys came down here. But there is one weird thing that draws the attention of all of you. And it's above this old fireplace is this portrait. And it's not like one of like the royal portraits that you would see of like the rulers. It's kind of more artistic, if that makes sense, but you can clearly make out let's see, one, two, three. You can make out 8 people. Well, almost. Because the figure on the very far left has been torn out. Someone has ripped up this canvas to where you can't see the face of this person. But standing next to them is undoubtedly Serenia, and she has her arms thrown over the shoulder of whoever this faceless person is. And then to her other side, we can see Rill, and he is standing next to a young human girl with this curly black hair. And next to her is a dragonborn with yellow scales. Next to him, you can see, sorry. Yeah, next to this dragonborn, you can see that it's an old painting of Misty, and she is standing next to this blue tiefling who has a broken horn. And next to this tiefling is the final figure of this human girl with blonde hair.
Didn't know I knew you guys like that.
Okay, so well, the tiefling is Blue Jay, I think. I'm pretty sure. I can't find my notes right now, but I'm pretty sure the tiefling is Blue Jay.
Yeah, as you kind of put this together, the blue jay flies from Misty's shoulder and starts pecking at the tiefling girl.
We
Can I
get
ask
any
the bird to point out Quest?
Yeah,
Quest is on there.
blue jay pauses for a second and then pecks again at the blue tiefling.
Huh.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You heard me.
What do you mean? That's not helpful, Blue Jay.
Blue
No.
jay, again, she doesn't stop. She continues to peck at this tiefling.
To be fair, I did say that Blue Jay's name is currently unsafe to be said.
Ah.
That wasn't very nice of Blue Jay to lead us on like that.
I mean, she's still not giving up. She's still pecking at this figure as if trying to communicate something that she can't with words.
Can Will kind of make like a half joking, serious attempt to be like, you know, when people say jinx and then like you have to say their name 3 times to unjinx them?
Mm-hmm.
And he say 3 times?
Quest.
Quest.
Blue Jay kind of stops its frantic pecking and flies over to Rill and lands on one of his horns and like almost is like trying to guide him over to the painting.
Rill
Let's
really
do a
isn't
perception check on the painting.
Perception check?
investigation.
Yeah.
You can roll either or. I think it would be best for Rill and Serenia to roll investigation because you have +2 there, and then Misty doesn't really matter. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
He
I'm gonna
said
get the
plus
popcorn.
2,
Yes.
So
17
20,
total.
What'd you say, Gabe?
21.
9.
21?
All right. I mean, is there like anything specifically that you guys are looking for?
I don't know. Anything like indicating to what Blue Jay wants from us?
Uh, hmm. Blue Jay, yeah, she is just very frantically still pecking on. Sorry. She's still very frantically pecking at the blue tiefling.
Can we like pick up the painting?
Yeah, you can unhook it. I
Yeah,
mean,
let's do that, I guess.
yeah, you take it off
Comfortable.
the wall and you put it on this long table in the middle of the room, and you can get kind of like a closer inspection at it. And you would say maybe this is looks like you guys from at least 5 years ago. Other than that, it just seems kind of like a normal painting.
Can I like use what is it, minor illusion? I always forget what spell that is. Yes,
Okay.
minor illusion, like fill in that piece that got torn out with a relatively like mock-up style of Lego.
Okay. I'll say you can, but because you rolled high in investigation, I will say the figure is a girl. Sorry. Sorry, I guess I should have given you that piece of information. I mean, you can.
Put Lego's head on it anyway.
You do, and Blue Jay kind of
Just
stops and like cocks its head.
Yeah, that would have been information that would have been nice to.
Yeah, sorry, that was all on me. But yeah,
Just to
it's just
double
yeah, it's
check
definitely
with
not
the
like
bird, I'm gonna ask the bird, can we trust Lego? I love my husband, but I have to check all my sources.
yes, one peck, yes, for sure.
Okay, thank the Lord.
I'm trying to remember. Hold on, I think I've goofed order. I've forgotten what I said, so this might be changed.
Can
Sorry,
I
I'm
ask
typing
about
in the
money?
order.
Like of
One
the
second.
people in the picture?
Yeah, that's what I'm typing out right now. Sorry. One second.
As to say, I'd love to hear those again. I wrote them down as you said them, but like one of them, because you were going through them so fast, I just wrote down girl with hair. Not helpful to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the order. This might
Oh,
be.
you said
Oh, hold on.
Serenia
There's still more.
and thingy. Ooh,
Hold on.
faceless girl. Serenia, real.
Sorry, there's
Mm,
more after Misty. Hold on.
with goals scale.
Oh, oops. Don't worry about that. It's Misty, and then it's
Blonde hair lady or guy. I don't remember.
uh. Okay, there you go. That should be up to date. So yeah, the faceless girl, Serenia, Rill, a human girl with black curly hair, a dragonborn with golden scales, Misty, a blue tiefling girl, and a blonde human.
Blonde human specifically boy or girl?
Oh, girl, sorry.
And what about the other one? The black
Both the
curly hair.
humans are girls.
Okay. Can
the only
the
boys
bird
up
pick
there
out
are
Willow?
Rill. Are you asking the bird to point to Willow?
Yeah.
Blue Jay kind of stops. It hasn't really stopped pecking at the blue tiefling. But it does listen to your command and hops over to the girl with black curly hair and pecks at her.
Hmm.
Minor illusion to like make a mock-up, basically of like Quest, but like a small hologram that's about the size of the bird.
So wait, what are you doing?
Making a small mock-up model, like 3D, what Quest would look like as a person again, but bird sized.
I mean, sure. I don't
Just
know how you're
for
gonna get details out of it though. So you summon up kind of like this just base of a human.
oh, it was
Is
specifically
that
supposed to look. That's
well, how are you gonna make you don't know who Quest is. You don't know what she looks like.
well, I know she's a blue tiefling and not a human.
Well, technically, we don't necessarily know that because, I mean, I guess we don't necessarily know that Blue Jay is Quest. We are assuming, though. I mean, she keeps poking at her.
There is a solution here.
I think we're too stupid.
Blue Jay goes back to pecking at the blue tiefling.
All I can picture in my head is the "this you" meme.
Basically.
Wait, what else was in this room with us?
It's pretty
A
plain. I
monster.
mean, you have an old fireplace and then this long table with 9 seats, but that's about it. And of course the portrait, but
Set the portrait on fire.
What?
you wanna?
I don't know. It's giving like the video I sent you of like there's a 12-hour quest attached to this merchant.
Can we flip the portrait around and look at the back?
Hmm.
Yeah, you turn it over and there is nothing.
Nice.
Figures?
Is this a portrait like where it's like a painting in a frame, or
Yeah,
is it just like a canvas?
it is a painted canvas and it is in a frame. Relatively
Okay.
cheap frame, but in a frame.
Can we open the frame
Sure.
and like
Yeah,
take the
you
painting out?
Yeah, and before you can really lift it off the table and like closer examine it outside of the frame, Blue Jay flies over to I gotta remember who's holding what. Flies over to Serenia and lands kind of on like your bag and starts kind of like tugging it, trying to get it open.
Okay, I'll pull out my journal thingy that I took from
Yeah, it begins kind of, oh, here's my pen, nudging at the pages, trying to get you to reopen it to the name list.
Okay, I open it to the name list.
Sorry, I realized I left that like so open-ended. It jumps to your guys' names, obviously. Pecks at Rill's name where it's written, and then pecks at where Rill is painted in the portrait between Serenia and this human girl, who you now know is Willow. Just for safekeeping, put pecks at the name Willow and to the girl. Pecks at Serenia, and obviously points to Serenia. Does the same with Misty. But then it points to Amber, the name, and then it pecks to the Golden Dragonborn. It then pecks to the name. Already forget what I've said. Waverly. And then it pecks to the blonde human girl. And then finally, actually no.
That's
No,
not nice.
yeah. We'll say finally, Pex to Quest, and then Pex to the blue tiefling.
Are you Quest?
It lets out the loudest squawk you've heard this bird, chirp since you've met it, and it begins flying around the room very excitedly.
Well, we know that, but now the bird can't help us because we already asked the bird all the questions earlier. Like, if Quest could help, and it said yes, but
But it also said that we would find Quest here. Or
and we
like it
did.
said that, yeah. So
We found out who Quest was here.
The bird, after flying around for a minute, settles, and it kind of looks at the three of you, lets out this chirp, and then flies over again to one of these empty candle holders on the wall and sits on it and kind of looks at you guys.
Oh, duh. Light the candles.
Do you want to?
let's
Why
do
not?
it. Use our magic, light the candles.
Despite the fact that none of them fire magic.
Yeah.
You know what? For the sake of plot, we're gonna say you light all of the candles. You guys light the fireplace?
Yeah.
All right. You light up this room, and it is very bright, I should say. And you can kind of get a closer look at it, is where it's almost like built to almost look fancy, but you can tell the materials within it are fairly cheap. But one thing that catches your eyes is that through these chairs and their intricate carvings, excuse me, on the table there are these symbols. And through these shadows, you can make out a hippo face, you can make out a goat face, and you can make out a fox face.
Can we put... No, Princess isn't here. Darn it.
No, you only have the bird.
Okay, well, I feel like Serenia would be the one sitting in the hippo's place because he kind of houses the hippo.
You want to
Well,
take a
we don't
seat?
know if I previously housed the hippo. I mean, she was a friend or whatever, like I knew her, I guess, but
You guys were besties.
I mean, you want to take a seat? Find out.
put me in that hippo spot.
All right, you take a seat at the hippo chair.
Oh, Misty sit in the fox chair and Rill sit in the goat chair. Sorry, just for plot, let me order you around.
Yeah, you guys?
Sure.
You sit down in these chairs. Blue Jay, after a minute, or I guess I can call her Quest now, flies over and lands on the chair that is to the right of Misty. And for a moment, the room kind of dims. And after about a second, you hear like these gears turning. And out in the middle of this table pops a book. And upon closer inspection, it's actually a children's fairy tale book, and it is titled Fate's Three Commanders.
Let's
Well,
open it. Do you have a story to tell us? Can you read it to us?
Maybe at a later date.
what does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
Surprise tool. It'll help us later.
It's the surprise, the mystery Muscatool.
Yeah.
I will say though, if you flick through the pages, you do see a goat, a fox, and a hippo.
Is there anything else in this book?
Yeah, what are the other
Uh,
animal symbols? I remember.
there are actually no other animals that you can see, but you do see depicted this figure in a green cloak. Then also these shadowy figures as well. But don't worry, as to quote Gracie, this is a mystery tool that'll help you later.
Can I keep this one since y'all got the note?
Sure.
Do it. Add it to your inventory, please. Or I'm on it, so I'll do it.
Immediately gonna read the storybook to Kia.
And as you guys kind of look through this, kind of like make a note of what it is, maybe questioning, Blue Jay lets out another squawk, and you watch as this bird again flies over to that same candle holder. Very careful now that it's lit. Oh, excuse me. And pecks in this code on this tiny little keypad that you wouldn't have known was there if, the bird wasn't actively pecking at it. And you can see this long hallway open up. But after a moment, Blue Jay again hits another button and it closes up as you see rays of sunlight trail through.
Well, that was rude.
Yeah, what was the purpose of that? It's like, you can look, but you can't touch.
I mean, if you want to ask it to open again.
Well, wait. Is there any value to like looking in the painting like canvas frame thing?
I will say there is nothing hidden within it. You can just tell it's more cheaply made than what you'd see from like rulers and stuff.
Okay. And is there anything else in this room?
No.
So we have tables, chairs.
Tables, chairs, fireplace, and the book.
If I remove a candle from where they're sitting, is that gonna like break something?
There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
I feel like there's multiple ways.
What if we sit in the wrong seats? Like, we specifically sat in specific seats. What if we sit in the other?
Assume that just means the door thingy doesn't open. Or the book doesn't pop out.
I feel like this bird is trying to trap us.
Never.
Anyone
Okay,
trust Blue Jay?
I feel like she's a little too eager to show us a creepy tunnel.
Yeah, because she's been stuck as a bird.
it's not creepy. There was sunlight.
I will say then the bird, after a minute, kind of pecks it again, and it opens, and then she again shuts it.
Okay, well, let's ask her to open it again, and we can go through.
All right.
Perhaps.
I would like to ask first if, like, are we supposed to go in there?
It pecks, yes. Very excitedly, I should note.
Okay, well then we're going in.
Wait, can we also ask her to show us the code as she does it? Like, is it like a number code or something? Just in case.
It's very similar to actually what you've seen built into the wall. It's a 3x3 of these tiny little buttons. Again, you wouldn't notice it unless you knew it was there, and you watch as Blue Jay taps the top middle, the left, far left of the middle row, and then the far right of the bottom row, and then jumps back to the very middle dot, and then the very far right dot in the top row.
That's
And
a very weird pattern.
as Blue Jay does this, the door opens again, and you can see rays of sunlight kind of beaming down.
Off we go.
We're off to see the wizard.
You wanna step out?
I vote yes.
What else do we got to lose?
Real?
I said yeah.
Yeah, you guys walk out and you climb up this staircase. It's pretty short, maybe about 7 stairs, and you have
We
to
die.
thrust open this almost like one bunker door while one is kind of still open. And as you do, you are greeted with the sight of rolling green plains. If you look behind you, you can see this towering black wall. To the left, you can also see the start of one that is presumably around another kingdom. To the left, you can see one. And it's
So
with this realization that you are outside of Paleodox.
Are we
that's
in
what
no
the
man's land?
Maybe.
Can we ask the bird if we're in no man's land?
You turn to ask Blue Jay where you are and where you're being let out, but you notice that she didn't follow you. She is
I
Oh,
still
come
need.
sitting
on.
by the door and kind of like peering out at you guys,
Come here,
but
birdie,
she
birdie.
does she doesn't leave. In fact, when you try to usher her closer, she flies back to the table and sits on like the back of one of the chairs and like sits and waits.
Maybe she just is there to keep the door open, guys.
Can I ask if she's stuck in Paleodox?
She taps no.
Are you afraid of leaving Paleodox?
She taps no.
Is it dangerous out here? Like where we are?
She hesitates and then puts no. Instead, she flies over to Misty first and kind of starts almost like nudging her back into the room. And then she
Okay.
does the same with Rill, again landing on one of his horns and tugging him in. And then once it's just Serenia standing out in this hallway, she closes the door. But
Uh,
this is important because as you turn around, Serenia, to look at where your companions were once standing, you realize you can't get back in.
Oh, fantastic. I'm
But don't worry,
hey.
because after a moment, Blue Jay opens the door once more and lets you back in.
Was that her showing how
okay.
dangerous it is?
What was that?
Is that Quest's way of showing like, hey, you're not stuck out there, my guy.
Kind of.
You will be fine. Oh, because if the door closes,
Yeah, we're all
we're
stuck out there.
stuck out.
Hmm.
So she needs to stay behind so we can get
So
back in.
yeah, she's basically telling you, if you guys leave, you better be sure that you're leaving with everything that you want.
Mm.
As you guys kind of absorb this information, you hear a noise of mechanical clicking, and you realize it's coming from the puzzles that you just did to get into this room. And after a moment, you hear footsteps slowly approaching.
Oh no.
I don't like that.
Do you guys prepare in any way? Do you call out? What do you do?
Let's hide under the table.
Yeah?
It's a big table. They might not be able to see us easy.
Horror movie logic works sometimes, right?
We blow out all the candles and then get under the table.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me stealth, which is dexterity. So
I
+3 for Rill, +1 for Serenia, and then +2 for Misty.
also had the idea to use disguise self to give myself a fox robe get up, just in case.
Do you want to give it to your friends too?
I can't. It's disguise self.
Oh, just myself. Sorry, I thought you were talking about minor illusions. My bad.
I got
14
15 total.
Wait, what did you say? I heard Gracie's 15,
14.
14, and then Rill, are you hiding or?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to roll. I rolled a 15.
All right, yeah, you guys hide under this table with a little Littleton a challenge. Blue Jay doesn't follow, and as you hear these footsteps walk in, you can kind of see from your crouch positions whoever's just entered is wearing these work boots, but then you can also see the tail end of one of these classic maroon coats. And this person doesn't take a seat, but does walk up to the table and just goes, "Oh, hey, Blue Jay." And you can tell from their movements, picks up the bird. How well are you guys at recognizing voices? How should I roll for that? Should I roll for that?
I think that would be perception. Unless it's Dorothy.
Yeah. Roll perception +1 to whatever you get.
So
17
plus
total.
1. Did you say +1?
Yes.
18 total.
Dang.
15 total.
Alright, yeah. From your cracked position, you can easily place this voice as the old man Koa.
I knew it.
Whoa.
He does not know that you guys are there as he's kind of like talking with Blue Jay, like, like, "Oh, where have you been?" Kind of just like talking to an old friend almost.
I'm getting up.
You getting up?
Yeah, we can probably get out from under the table now. It's a little embarrassing.
Misty, are you also getting up?
Sure.
Yeah, you guys kind of awkwardly um peel your way up from the floor and immediately over we'll say Rill's right shoulder, you see a crossbow bolt fly past and embed itself into the wall. And then Ko goes, he goes, "Oh, it's you guys. That's my bad. Sorry." And he's like very nonchalant about it, like this happens every other day.
He's the one who aimed it at me in the first place.
Congratulations, you found your third fox. And he goes,
Amen.
"Oh, so you guys know now, right?" And he's very like sure of himself.
Know what in particular?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well," and then he goes to motion to where the portrait was hanging, but then he kind of pauses as he realizes it's not up on the wall like it usually is, and he goes, "Huh, do some rearranging while you're down here, or?"
Little bit.
What's it to you?
Yeah, he just kind of smiles. He almost like sits down on the chairs, but decides against it, and he's like, "Oh, you know me, I'm down here running errands for Dorothy. You know how she is." And he's laughing.
Has she talked to you at all?
He's like, yeah. I mean, we talk all the time."
Well, I mean, has she talked to you about maybe changing some of the, I don't know what the word is, ideologies of the foxes?
He goes, "That old bat, she ain't changing anything."
I don't know. I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Who says we're desperate? And as he
Anyone
says,
who can.
he kind of picks up his crossbow, kind of like to show it off.
Need I remind you that you just missed?
How many
He's like,
foxes
"I'm."
are there?
Are you asking?
Yes.
He goes, "Oh, I don't know if I can put a specific number, but there's a lot more of us out there than you think."
Can you tell us who the faceless person is in the painting?
He frowns at this and looks over to the painting, which I'm assuming is still on the table.
Yeah, we didn't put it back.
He walks over and he goes, "Who do you think it is?" I
Jill.
mean, you like, "No, not quite."
I
He goes,
find
"I'll
the
give you a
picture
hint. You had to put their title in to get down here."
the kind.
Mm.
It's like,
Also, I
"Yeah."
really
No way. Can
find
we ask Blue Jay if the kind is the person whose name was scratched out on the list?
Yeah, you ask her, and she gives this resounding, harsh peck to the table.
Wow. That's so interesting. And that's the one we hate the most.
I
He kind
predicted
of,
this.
Koa kind of frowns as he looks at this painting, and he goes, "Yeah, that didn't end too well." As you can tell, Waverly wasn't too happy with her as he motions to the ripped up portion of it.
What happened?
He kind of thinks it over, and he's like, "I'm not going to melt your brains if I try to tell you this full story, am I?"
I
Well,
assume from
we
the
can do
map that
okay.
the title of the kingdom is Coward, so I assume he backed down for some reason. Is that the right kingdom?
No, I think that
No.
was the burn doll.
The
Oh,
kind rules over Saludom, yeah, to the south of you guys.
okay. Well, we just don't like them then, I guess.
But he kind of hesitantly goes, I mean, she betrayed us.
Hmm.
And he kind of gets this
I
wistful look
also,
on his face. He's like, I think we would have won too. Kind of trails off.
I don't mean to interrupt the plot at all, but I also find the image in my head that Rill never dispelled his minor illusion of Lego in the photo.
That'd be hilarious.
Just
No, for plot's sake, it only lasts a minute like it was supposed to, so but that would be funny.
that's
He
the
goes, I don't,
remodeling. Me too.
yeah, really. Yeah, he kind of like shakes himself out from this stupor that he found himself in and holds his hand out for Blue Jay. Blue Jay willingly kind of goes to Koa. And he goes, so, are you guys thinking of leaving?
There, I think we have some unfinished business here first, but it's.
Yeah.
I think
He
we
goes,
should
why should we?
probably.
Sorry, I interrupted you. I didn't mean to.
No, that was it.
Ah. He goes, well, I'm gonna do what I came down here to do, as he pats his like messenger bag to his side. And he goes, you guys you guys figure out who you are, and then come find us when you're ready. And he gives you guys like this toothy smile as he walks over to the candle holder. He enters in the code that you've seen Blue Jack peck like 50 times by now, and he walks out.
How's he gonna get back in?
That's a him problem.
Is that a continuity problem that you didn't think about until now?
No, there's an answer.
Is
He
he?
has his
I
ways.
mean, he has allies. If he's there on Dorothy's business, I mean, obviously she knows to let him back in.
It's on that note. I feel like we should probably talk to Kia because I want to know why you're
He's
being
not
so
important
avoided of
right
her.
now. She's fine. You have bigger fish to fry than this child.
Well, I'm not frying a child. That's your first mistake.
Well, I'd hope
Exactly.
not.
She's not being fried, so she's okay.
Be comforted. But yeah, there's nothing else really left in this room for you guys to look at. So are you guys gonna head back up? Are you
Yeah,
gonna take the
Yeah.
painting or are you gonna leave it there?
Leave it.
I just
Yeah,
I
took
feel
we
out.
like
can
we
probably
shouldn't
just
bring any
leave it.
evidence up.
Can I get like a good look at it so that way I can like use minor illusion to like basically show a picture of it?
Yeah. I'll say, yeah, you've memorized it enough to where you can recreate it if you need to.
Whoa,
All right.
magical.
I know you guys mentioned wanting to go to Zella's. Is that still on your agenda?
I mean, we got to break all those jars. Plus, I mean, it's a whole place and we visited like one area. So, like, I'm sure there are other rooms or places.
We should have
I'm
asked them
worried
about
about
the stones.
the
What was
what?
that?
The stones.
Oh,
Can we call him back?
He's gone. He's gone.
I mean, I'm sure hopefully we'll see him again. We could also probably ask Dorothy at some point too. She might know. So,
Well, now that you said that, now I feel like Emma has a plan to kill Koa. He's not returning because of that message.
He's fine. He's just out being a little mailman.
Dressed as
change of
orange.
plans. We all sprint out the door.
You all just abandoned Paleodox.
We'll tell Blue Jay to stay here. Go get Dorothy to let us back in.
Right. All right. So I guess narratively, because I've kept you far longer than I meant to. Bad. You guys want to make your way to Zella's?
I have about an hour left in me. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I think we're nearing the end here, so don't you worry. Okay. All right, you approach Zella's house as you've now done a couple times, and like before, there are guards standing outside. But unlike before, instead of just the normal two, there are four, and they eye you warily as you approach.
Mm,
What do we
can
do,
we say
guys?
we want to apologize to Zella for our minds going crazy yesterday?
I mean, yeah, they're
Uh,
very clearly guards.
all right, roll me deception.
Uh-oh, I'm terrible at deception.
Yeah, Misty, that is plus
Maybe
one,
one of the
so
other. Maybe like I should do it. I get like
you're
a
plus
+4, don't
four.
I? Or actually, Real's +5, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Will's the more charismatic one.
I already got 23.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe we should just go
You
with
tell,
Real.
yeah, you tell these guards, you're like, man, we really want to apologize to her. She's a good friend of ours. We did try to kill her, and we're really sorry. And so they
It's
kind of look to each other, they nod, and they let you in, no problem.
Wow, she really needs better guards. Okay. Well, I mean, do we want to go to our familiar territory first, or do we want to see if there's anywhere else we can go in the place?
I think we should probably start with getting to the jars, or at least being very sneaky.
At least the jar, so we know we did that, and then
True
we don't have
that.
to try to recover that later if we get caught doing something else.
Mm.
We should have brought our laser hippo.
That's true.
That
Well,
would have
you
been
will have
pretty
to
hard to
remember,
bring in.
Princess didn't like the jars, if you recall.
Mm.
But so you guys are making your way to the secret study?
Yeah.
Did she change the locks?
No, I will say you guys were able to walk in, no problem. I'm not gonna make you guys do the puzzle again. But yeah, you walk down to the basement and it's been cleaned up since you guys have been there. The glass on the floor has
Oh.
been kind of swept up. And yeah, it's kind of just like how you left it. I mean, now with the Blue Jay sitting on Misty's shoulder. And yeah, other than that, nothing's
Also,
really changed.
I just want to mention how perfect my etching the emblem of the ram was, now that I know that Rill is the goat.
Yeah, you don't know how excited I was for that. So what do you do?
Our
Start smashing
condition.
jars.
Looking for anyone in particular?
Everybody.
Um,
Can we like break the shelves themselves so they just all break instantaneously?
If you roll high enough in strength, I mean, these are like solid steel, so I'm gonna need like a high strength roll to break a shelf.
Well, I'll just insult them.
I mean, unless Misty wants to give it a go. I think she's the strongest out of everyone.
I got this, yo.
All right, strength, which is plus 3 for you.
Alright, alright. A 23.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you reach over to like the bottom shelf it has a decent amount of jars still left on it. You like rattle it almost like with pure raw strength, and you break it, and all of the jars down there collide with the floor in this bright, blinding flash, and it stops after a second, as you have seen it done many a times before. Uh,
Hooray,
this
we set everyone free.
Not everyone. There's still like 2 shelves
Oh.
full
Well,
of names there, yeah.
we just
Can
gotta
I
let's just arm
can
swipe them.
I use
Okay.
dexterity to unscrew it from the wall?
No, it's like welded.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Who welds a shelf?
Someone who doesn't want things to break. So yeah, you guys kind of just start going ham again, smashing jars. Blue Jays helping. It's kind of like a throwback to last session. Except when you're about halfway through this middle shelf, you hear someone clear their throat from behind you.
Oh
Hey.
no.
As you turn around, Zella's standing there calmly. No guards,
Oh
hands
no.
tucked behind her back as she goes, "Figured you'd be back." And she says it as if she's talking to an old friend.
You want to explain why you have everybody's in these jars, or not in the jars, on these jars?
She genuinely looks sad as you ask her, and she's like, "I know you're not going to believe me, but this is to protect you guys."
Where are our jars at?
She kind of screws up her face. She's like, it's really best you don't know.
We
But
have
I
a
would
right to
like to
know.
know.
It's Look, if you go wandering into other kingdoms now, people will know who you are, and they will not hesitate to kill you. There are fates worse than just forgetting a war, okay?
Okay, but maybe we
So
would know why if you would just let us know.
you wouldn't make it that far. I'm trying to help you, okay? What do I need to say or do to make you believe me?
Give us our jars.
I cannot
I
do
was
that. I'm sorry.
Then don't stop us from breaking the jars in this room.
Her face kind of screws up. She's like, I can't allow that either.
Reverse the bird. Reverse Blue Jay. Put her back into a tiefling.
Reverse the bird.
Again, Zella kind of falls quiet and she's like, I can't undo what I never did.
Okay, well who did it then?
She, look, she did it to herself, even if she doesn't remember how. Quest, she loved magic. She loved experimenting with it. I don't know what she did. All I know is that when we caught her, she was supposed to be executed, and this is what happened.
Well, then, the only thing that you can do to gain our trust is to use whatever your lab sciencey stuff is to help her find a way to reverse it.
Her face kind of falls solemn at that, and she's like, I can try, but I don't think she's going to want my help.
Can we ask her what the deal is with the gray shadowy jars?
Yeah, what is that? Why do they eat people?
And I don't know if it's possible for her face to look any more sad, but it does. As she says, obviously I was lying earlier today. I know you guys know that. They were our own version of experimental magic. We were given notes from a mutual friend, and we were given this way to harness this memory energy into our own abilities. As she says this, she kind of holds out her hand, and that shadowy wispiness that she used to block the second arrow from yesterday appears as a demonstration.
Bad, evil, evil, bad.
Kind of don't trust her based on just that, having shadow magic.
She
Maybe that's
looks pained
magic
and she
is still
says,
me.
"This wasn't my idea. I know you're not going to believe me, and I don't blame you for that, but I was stuck. There was nothing I could have done to change their minds about letting you guys live a normal life."
There's nothing normal
Yeah.
about your entire identity stripped away from you, so that way you would become complacent for an order of people who decide to play God.
She nods, and she's like, I I can't imagine what you're going through right now, but I want to propose this to you. If you knew in the past that you have harmed someone that you hold close to you, do you want to remember that?
Well, yeah, because then you can't
Yeah.
I went.
atone
I,
for it
went,
if you don't remember.
Hmm.
I completely talked
She,
over you. That's my bad.
what'd you say?
I said I completely talked over y'all, and that's my bad.
You're good. She frowns after a second and she says, "Can you please follow me?"
Is she gonna kill us? I mean, like, I guess we don't have a choice but to follow her, really, so.
I mean, you all game?
Yeah.
Real?
What have we got to lose at this point?
Our lives.
More
Yeah, but we
memories?
don't have our memories anyway.
All right. She leads you back out of this basement as she kind of gives this longing look to the jars you have just now broken. And she leads you upstairs through her study, down a very long hallway into what you are assuming is her bedroom. She goes over to a writing desk and she pulls out a couple of stacks of like notes and in the other hand letters. She hands over something titled experiment notes. And there are very few words written on this sheet of paper. It says, it says that the shadows are more prone to interact with stronger memories, and in parentheses, kind of underneath that, with the disruptors with a bunch of question marks. Uh, she put Fox memories split, and then memories cannot exist without a body, original or not.
So who are the puppets?
She frowns and she's like, I cannot tell you what these mean, but you three are smart. I think you'll figure it out. In the meantime, I want you to read these. And she hands you two letters, one that is addressed to her and one that is addressed to other kingdom ruler. She pauses and she says, I'll let you take a look around. but after that, I want you to leave. And without another word, she lets you stay in her bedroom unattended.
Okay.
The letters, if I can find them. Hold on. Letter number 1 is addressed to Zella, and it reads, Dear Knowledgeable, thank you first and foremost for the information you were able to gather about the foxes. Myself and Olor have been fearing the day that they reared their ugly heads back into our peace. I've made the executive decision to round up the rehabilitated criminals and deal with them appropriately. No signs of Waverly Airswell or the other leaders, but we'll keep searching. They can't hide forever. If you find some within Paleodocs, don't hesitate to reach out. And it's signed the Lil Zoran, who is the ruler of. I really need to memorize these. Where is it? He is the ruler of Saxbury.
Hmm. Hmm.
There is also a second letter that she's given you that is one that she has written herself. And it starts, Dear Resilient, our fields are suffering like they once were, and we know how to heal it. So why the hesitance? There is no need for our people to suffer, so why must you deny every option I give? Time is different. It's different this time, and like it or not, I am acting as an individual ruler like we were promised we would. Find an answer you and the others agree on, or I make my own choices. Signed, Stella Samsway.
Hmm. Can
As
we
you read these,
investigate? Oh, are you there's more?
nope, nope, good, nope,
I was
you're
gonna
good.
say, can we investigate more around the room, like, or what's in her
Yeah.
room?
Yeah, you want to investigate like the desk area, maybe?
E.
Yeah, you can roll. Everybody can roll an investigation. So I think that's +2 for Serenia and Rill, and +1 for Misty.
15
Uh-oh.
total.
3.
Uh-oh.
I can't find my dice. I lost it. I have to go to the stupid generator thingy.
Oh no.
How many is my plus? Just one?
Uh, +1 or +2? What did I just say? +2, actually.
Okay, 19.
Nice. All right, yeah, I will say, because I'm assuming you'll share this information as a group. You do find actually a filled in full map of Sin Cream.
Ooh.
Wow.
Brains explode.
Just give me 1 second. All right, 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Walla, 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 walla.
Pelagear. That's fun to say.
Interesting. I don't know what to make out of the letters.
I don't know yet. We'll find out, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What if we just head back down to the basement anyway?
I mean, that is an option.
I mean, she just said we can look around. She didn't specifically say we can look around within this room and then leave. She just said you can look around and then she would like us to leave. She didn't specify
Whatever.
this room.
I'm not going to stop you.
Exactly.
I will say I do have one more thing to describe in this room, and then I can let you wander. Almost similarly, almost as if to parallel what you had seen in uh, the secret room that you found within the cave, you find a portrait that is kind of tucked away behind some bookshelves. These ones are not leading to anywhere secret, I promise you. But as you look closer, it is almost uncanny how similar it is to the one that you had found, where you can see that there are two people that have been ripped out of this portrait. But you can see that it is Zella. Hold on. I got a list. Where's my list? There it is. It is Zella the Knowledgeable. You have the ruler, the Free, who is a dwarf. You have the Resilient, who is an elf. And the Tiefling, that is the Brave. So the only two that are ripped out of this photo for one reason or another is the Kind and the Strong.
Nobody likes the Kind, apparently.
So are you guys heading back down to the basement?
Yeah, though also fact check me if I'm wrong, but the Kind and the Strong, are those the two that Rogan and his brother were fighting front lines of the war?
The Strong was, but the Kind was more of like the medical behind the scenes person.
I know at least one of them, I think, but
Yeah, she wasn't so much a fighter. But the Brave, or excuse me, the Strong was. The Strong and the Brave, I believe.
yeah.
But yeah, you guys want to head back down?
Go break the rest of the jars. We gotta be really sneaky and really fast.
Very
Alright,
quietly breaks all of the jars.
I'll let you guys go down.
We're just gonna have to unscrew the tops on all of them so that
Yeah, and
nobody
dump 'em
hears.
out.
Can I stand guard to like make sure that she's not gonna pop up behind us again?
Stand guard where exactly?
Of sight?
Like in the
And
study right before the secret room, or like the door of the secret room?
nearby, but I specifically want to use um minor illusion to like give them something that I can take away remotely as a
Okay.
signal.
Alright, what do you want that signal to be?
Light that is no longer there.
Okay. So yeah, you guys start like smashing jars.
We're breaking dishes up in here.
I mean, I can't really do much anyway
I
because
mean,
I don't think a jar is gonna help.
well, I will say it does kind of come in handy when another figure descends the stairs and now stands in front of you, Ro.
Oh no.
Is it Kia?
It's not Kia, but this person cocks her head and is staring at you questioningly.
What race is she?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, J-Dog, because
What?
she do be a dragonborn with blue scales.
What?
I knew it.
And she is not saying anything. She's almost waiting for you to make the first move.
Ask the bird
Um,
if we can trust her. Probably not.
can I like
Uh,
flicker the light as I'm telling, like, hey, what's up? What are you doing here?
Come
Fancy
here
seeing you
often.
here.
she tilts her head like, "What on earth are you doing?" And steps further into the room as she like stares at the carnage. And she just kind of says, "Huh, that could have been really bad if I wasn't carrying this." And she pulls out two jars in her hand. And from where you are standing, You can see that one is labeled Lego and one is labeled Rogan.
Did we not break those?
I swear we did.
We 100% did. What do you mean?
She
Snatch him
Oh,
from
smiles.
they
her,
got their
Will. Snatch
they got
him.
them. They got their memories snatched again.
2 times in a
No.
row.
She smiles and
No,
she's
my
like, "Let's
husband was
go."
researching.
She's like, "Let's go talk to your friends, shall we?"
What do you
And
mean?
she holds up the jars so
So,
all of you can see, and she goes, I'm feeling quite nice today, but I don't know if Zella and her guards will appreciate you guys breaking and entering again. So I'll make a deal with you. One jar. I'll break one of them, but the other one comes with me.
I'm just saying, I think it's more beneficial to break my husband's jar.
I was thinking kind of the same thing.
Rogan doesn't have much information, and what he does, he supports Zella for the most part,
Yeah,
and
he's
Dorothy
pro
ain't want to
Zella.
meet with him anyway.
That too.
yeah, but if she does show up and his brain is frazzled, he's just gonna straight up die.
But like, we gotta stop her from going to the meeting, which is more. I don't know. And Lego has the hippo.
Hmm. Well, yeah, he was just researching stuff, like, for us while we were gone.
Mm-hmm.
This Dragonborn smiles, this wicked smile, and she's like, I'll make it easier if you want. I mean, I can just take both with me. It's no sweat off of my back. I mean, I wouldn't want to cause infighting. I know you revolters have had so much of that already.
Well,
Wait,
they're
wait,
using
wait.
the R
Let's
word,
ask
maybe.
Blue Jay.
You asking Blue Jay?
Mm.
Blue Jay, I mean, she looks conflicted, but overall seems to be kind of staring down Legos.
I was gonna say, that was the jar she specifically went to in the first place to break.
That's also true. And maybe Rogan will be like grumpy with. I don't know. Hmm.
Okay, so
I
this may
mean,
end badly,
mhm.
but
Possible.
I have an idea to think about.
Okay.
What if I use digitation to mimic the sound of Zella in the distance?
But also, my question is like, why is this lady threatening us with Zella when Zella was just here? Like she said, "Oh, Zella won't be happy that you broke and entered again." But Zella just literally said, "Okay, whatever, just leave afterwards."
But yeah, Zella knows we're here.
You want to tell her that?
It could.
But I don't want her to take away our chance of breaking a jar, though.
I mean, worst case scenario, we fight her.
I think
I was
we
gonna say
lose.
that is an option.
We could do that, and maybe when we
'Cause
fight her, she drops the jars.
I feel like we should definitely aim to knock her out and not kill her.
Mm-hmm.
Because for some reason, I really have a feeling that Dorothy would know how to wipe memories.
Bold claim.
That is a bold claim.
Well, I think even if we knock her out, as long as we leave, we'll be good. As long as we get out,
Hmm.
whether she remembers or not.
Okay, well then let's, like, before we just straight up fight her, bring up the fact that Zella already knows we're here.
Yeah.
All right, you tell her that you already run Zella, and Zella's like, do whatever. And she laughs as she goes, "Oh, I know. Zella knows that I'm here too. I mean, who do you think gave me these?" As she again shows off the jars.
And Zella wants us to trust her, bro. And then she pulled
Uh,
crap like this.
she smiles and
Real.
she's like, they're not gonna die. They're just forgetting a few things here or there. I mean, if they forgot things that kept them safe, I mean, don't you want that for them? I mean, I thought you cared for them. I mean, at least that's what little Kia tells me as she looks at Rill.
I knew it. That's why I wanted to go check on her, guys. This is on y'all.
The Dragonborn smiles, and as she steps forward, her body actually begins to shift. And it
Bro.
takes the form of a young human girl. And she smiles and she's like, it's easy to get people to trust you when you look like them. And then she again shifts into what looks like Lego as she looks to Serenia and she goes, isn't that right?
What do you
Bruh,
mean?
bruh moment.
And then she turns to Misty and smiles and she's like, ah, here's one I think you and your friend there, as she points to the blue jay, will enjoy. And she steps back and her body shifts into a blue tiefling with a broken horn.
Might bother her. I don't really know you that well, so just having no effect on me.
Yeah. Blue Jay is very much not happy at seeing her form being taken by another, and she dives for the changeling. Oh no, what you just said? This is such my bro moment.
Like, no, wait, do me next. Do me next. Be me.
I mean, do you say this? Because
Sure, why not?
she turns her attention to you and she goes, I'll do you one better. And then her body shifts and she looks like a carbon copy of you.
Wow, there's two of us. Now we can be on the
Easier to
same
kill. No offense. No offense.
page.
Hey, yo. Yeah, and she kind of like swats away Blue Jay as she once again tries to dive for her. And there's kind of like a thud as she kind of gets hit into one of the shelves.
Oh
And behind her, the shadow jars kind of rock for a minute.
I don't like that.
The changeling smiles as she says, you know, I really wanted to give you guys a chance. I really think that you guys can contribute a lot to this kingdom, you know, the way you are now. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna complete the task that I was given. And
no.
you guys should stop getting into trouble that just doesn't involve you anymore. And
So are you killing her or what?
she makes a mad dash for the door.
But first, I'm
I
gonna
feel
use
very
dis-
involved right now.
I'm gonna use disguise self to turn into the form that she took first, coming in as the Dragonborn,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at her. I'm like, yeah, that's a cheap trick. You want to try that again? And that's gonna be my first attack.
Are we rolling for initiative?
I mean, at this point, what have we got left to lose? We didn't even get either of the jars. We might as well fight her and hope to get
We just
one.
have to be careful not to break the shadow jars in the midst of battle. Because if we break the
Yeah.
shadow jars and the Lego jars, yikes.
Well, I mean, she took a mad dash. Let's just fight her up the stairs.
That's true. We can do that. But that might also signal guards.
What do you roll for that?
Initiative, you do a d20, and then you guys have some modifiers. So, real d20 plus 3. Serenia plus 1, and then plus 2 for Misty. But hold on, let me write it down.
I got 9 total.
I got 8.
I got 5.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
goodness.
crazy. We're toast, guys.
Hold
Start
on, I gotta
praying.
roll. I gotta roll mine. Whoa. I got a 10.
It feels like a Pokemon battle. Like we all take turns.
I mean, okay, I will leave this up to you because I've held you captive for 3 hours now. We can leave off on a cliffhanger here, or we can battle it out because I don't know how long battle's going to take.
What's her health?
Her health is. I can find my. Really? Ugh, I had it pulled up. Really? Hold on.
I don't know if I can do battle for longer than 30 minutes. Like, but I'm also down to battle the next session if we decide to battle.
Her armor class is. She has 16 hit points.
That's it.
So it's not too bad, but that's up to you guys.
I feel like we could knock her out easy.
We might as well.
All right. Well, we'll try to make it quick. Don't you worry.
Also,
So
we're not killing her. She's not dying.
right. She yeah, I guess for her first move, because she's not really looking to fight you guys, but she is now making her way up the stairs to go to Zealous study. So I guess first move is Serenia.
Oh, hold on, I gotta look at my moves again.
Give her a cheap shot. Real strong.
Agonizing blast. So
All right.
that's a D10, right?
1d10 plus your charisma modifier. So a d10 plus 4.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. Wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, as she's running up the stairs, you call upon agonizing blast, and it hits. And what do you say, 12?
Yeah.
Ooh. She falls to the floor with a harsh thud as she finally makes it up to the study, and she is like coughing and can't really stand.
MVP or what, guys?
All right, real.
I'm gonna use I could either use Dissonant Whispers, which I feel like that would kill her. And that's not the intent. I'm gonna use it anyway.
All right, roll me with 3d6s.
And I don't even have to roll if I hit.
Nope.
A 6, a 3, and a 5, so 14.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You kill this woman. She's
Oh
dead.
no.
She's
We
dead
better
in
run.
Zealous study.
Riddle, what did you do? You said we weren't killing her, and then you went and murdered her.
You
Okay,
like
but
she's like dead.
to be fair, she messed with Kia.
Okay, but to be fair, like, do we know that she didn't like take Kia and put her somewhere that we'll never find now?
That is the question.
Well, I don't think she didn't take Legos. She just took his memories. So maybe she didn't like take them anywhere. She wants us to live normal and not cause trouble.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess can we loot her dead body?
That's a good option.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'd like to take Lego's jar.
Yeah, you guys. I'm assuming take both jars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And throw it
I
on the ground.
All right. You shatter both of them, and like before, brief flash of light, and then nothingness. She's also carrying a letter.
Yes,
If you
open
are
that bad boy up.
curious. It is a letter addressed to the kind. It says, hold on. I don't think I actually have it typed out anywhere. Oh no. All right, it's a letter that Zella has addressed to the kind, and it says, you can only really tell it's written by Zella because of her handwriting. It's very informal. As it says, I'm sorry for everything that happened. I hope that we can mend these bridges very soon. and I hope that you can forgive me for what I've done. She is safe, and I will make sure that it stays this way. I'm sorry. And that's all it says.
I hope that the person we killed is not the she referred to in the letter.
Yeah. Well, apparently we hate the kind anyway, so
Also true.
I was also curious if maybe the she is Blue Jay. Because technically they were keeping
Maybe.
Blue Jay safe.
That's true. Against her will.
And not happily, but safe.
Can we drag the body into the secret passage?
Yeah, you can hide the body.
You got anything else with her? Any money?
Yeah, she had about 10 gold on her, but they don't really look like the gold you usually trade within this kingdom.
We should
And
still
with
use
her
it.
is this a very long, winding coil of rope.
Let's take it all.
All right. So now, what do you guys do?
Um, that's a good question.
Dance party.
What did he say?
Wait, we gotta finish breaking all the jars downstairs.
Yeah, we gotta finish breaking all the jars.
We just drag the body down the stairs with us.
Yes.
Close the door behind us.
We just swing her around
Oh,
and use her to break the stairs.
that's
We throw her off the
terrifying.
shelves.
We're not psychos yet.
That is terrifying.
Well, you know, Rill just killed a woman, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
real.
Granted, you hit her first for more damage.
yeah, but I didn't kill her, did I?
You got finishing blow like
And it's like you went in with the intent. Basically, you were like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't do this because this is definitely gonna kill her." You know what? I'll do it
Nah.
anyway.
Does Quest have any reactions to the murder that we just committed in front of her?
She's satisfied.
Okay,
I want to
okay.
ask the bird, "Are you proud of us?"
One yes.
Okay, there we go.
Yay, Real finally got some approval from the bird.
So you guys are
Real
going
has
back
been
downstairs?
Yeah, gotta break them jars.
Break them jars. Hide that body.
All right. You guys go downstairs, and there's nothing really to stop you this time. Zella has assumedly left you alone. Her right-hand man you've murdered and brought down there with you, and the guards are none the wiser as you are able to smash every jar there.
The
Woo!
fact
want
that
to
we
leave
dragged the body down the stairs with us.
That kills me.
So since
I
we're
was
very
not expecting this.
clearly since we're very clearly not hiding the body effectively, I want to leave a note saying like if you say anything, this is gonna bring chaos. So this is between you and us.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Threatening a ruler. I
And
see how it is.
Yeah, we killed somebody who worked for you.
She shouldn't have sent
Stuck
her
on
brood
that.
with jars.
literally just say nobody will believe you.
Nobody will believe you. All right, yeah. Slowly, one by one, you break these jars, you leave this threatening note, and the only thing left in this room are the shadow jars that are whispering around.
I feel like we should do something with those, but like what?
Take them all with us.
Well, I
Like,
just feel like people shouldn't have these. I feel like we shouldn't just let them have these.
yeah, but what else do we do with them?
I
I assume there's
know.
too many to take with us and give to like Dorothy or something.
Probably.
I will say you guys don't have the one that you had earlier because Dorothy took it from you guys. So you want to take one more for safekeeping. I mean, I won't stop you.
Guys, what if we're being lied to and actually Zella and everything is the good guys and Blue Jay's the bad, and then we just killed an innocent woman?
She was being all weird. She was being too
You're an
pushy.
adult. If you're an adult pretending to be a kid to talk to a
Yeah,
kid,
you got problems.
Because it is quite sketch.
And the whole she's very threatening with her.
her little speech.
So I'm running back to tell Rogan everything that just happened. Like, hey, they tried to wipe your memories and they're targeting your family. So you're moving with us. We are
I mean,
leaving Katie.
do you all want to go to the same place? I mean, Serenia, do you want to check on your husband or?
Well, I mean, he does have valuable information from us, but also I don't know if that's a thing like we have to do right now, so I don't know. I mean, up to everybody, really.
We could go our separate ways and then we can lead off until like the end of the session.
Sure.
Mhm.
All right, we'll do some independent stuff here. So after this whole our families just got threatened, you decide it's probably best you should probably check up on them. We'll start actually first with Misty and what she does.
I think I might go back to Dorothy's.
All right, Blue
Is she
Jay's
your
sticking with you,
adopted
by the way.
son?
She can't have Zella, so she'll have Dorothy. All right, you head over to Bits and Bobbles, and there are guards stationed outside of the shop.
Great.
Do you want to try to go in, or?
Are they like blocking people from going in?
No one's really attempting to enter the shop because they see these guards. They're like, that's kind of sketch.
I think I'll just go past them if they're not preventing people from going in.
They eye you warily as you enter, but they don't stop you, nor Blue Jay. And inside, Dorothy is sitting at her desk, but the most concerning detail of all is that her fox mask is on the counter in front of her.
You're being pretty brazen about that.
She scowls as she says, "Well, I wasn't exactly given the choice." And we'll switch perspectives.
Oh, snap.
Rogan?
Brill, you go home to Rogan. And the same thing, there are guards posted outside of his house.
Rogan, what did you do?
Do you enter? What do you do? What do you do?
I'm going in. That's my house. I'm there.
You do live there. Yeah, they again don't stop you as you walk in. Kia is kind of like sitting on the couch next to her mom, and Rogan is standing in near like the staircases as he looks up at you coming in. And he doesn't say anything as he just kind of looks at you wide-eyed.
What did you do?
He gets this weird message. He's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't tell anyone anything. I trusted you, and you put us in danger.
Explain?
Hmm?
I said explain.
He lets out this like long, tiring sigh, and he's like, I don't even know where to begin. I don't think it's a good idea for you to stay here anymore.
Under the bridge for you, real.
There's plenty of room, pal.
Yeah, he's not very happy. All right, we'll
Is he gonna
switch to
explain anything more than that?
nope. All right, Serenia, you heading home?
Yep, gotta go see my husband. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Unlike the other shoes, Discovery, there are no guards outside of your door.
That's even more suspicious, honestly.
You going in?
Yeah. My husband and Princess better freaking be in there, Emma. Let me tell you something.
Well, you do walk in, and Lego is sitting there with Princess, but he is not saying anything. He does not react to you walking in other than looking up at you.
Hey, what's going on? Hey there.
As you speak from around the corner, two guards enter the room, one holding a sword threateningly at Lego, and one now pointing a sword at you, saying Serenia Thornshade, you are under arrest for conspiracy against the knowledgeable.
It's not fair. They didn't get in trouble. And I'm not even the one who killed that lady. Bruh.
And I
That
think
isn't
that's where we're
fair.
gonna leave off.
We leave off with me arrested? Everybody else just has guards outside. Oh, whoop-de-doo. No, I'm getting arrested? What is this? I'm toast. Say your goodbyes, guys. You'll never see me again.
You go to
Alright,
the dungeon
I
now.
want to talk to the people in prison.
Alright. And that is session 4.
Oh, way. That's crazy.